Hi Aries, this is Eileen, and this is your October 2025 reading. And I've got the Halloween theme going on here with my Halloween style cards. And so let's see, let me go over the cards you have to begin with. You have Six of Swords, King of Wands, Six of Pentacles, the Devil, Queen of Wands, Three of Swords, Knight of Cups, and Two of Wands. So you have a combination of things going on here, Aries. And let me start out with the Six of Swords that you have over here. This is talking about you moving on from some difficult situation that you've been in. This could be a living arrangement. It could be a job situation, a relationship, but you're finally leaving it. You're moving on from this. Now, this is for October, so you could actually be making these changes in the month, in or around the month of October. However, this could just be that you're putting your plans in motion in October, that you're looking out over the horizon to see where you're going to move on to, whether this is your job, your living arrangement, this relationship, whatever it is you want to extricate yourself from. It's caused you a lot of stress, a lot of hassles, and you just want to be done with it. Matter of fact, I feel like for those Aries that this applies to, that you resonate with this, you've already mentally checked out of this situation. You might still be physically in it, but it's kind of like you got one foot there and one foot out going into your new destination, which I believe is going to be much brighter, because I see light up ahead in this image here. There's light up ahead in the distance. So you're moving out of the darkness little by little, but you're just beginning your journey out. So you may not completely be extricated during the month of October, but you're making that kind of progress. So it's just, and you're so ready for it. Oh my God, you're really going to feel it. That's what I've got. For those of you who feel aligned with this, it's like, you know it's time. You know it's time, and you're going to be fully ready. Okay, King of Wands you have next. You know, you got the King of Wands here, and then you've got the Queen of Wands also, and the Wands are about Aries. Action, progress, your career matters, taking charge, ning forward, but to have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands in here, I really like that for Aries. I mean, it's a good sign anyway for any astrological signs, but especially for Aries, since that's the Aries or the Wands, and so, or the Wands are represented by Aries, I should say. So King of Wands, I mean, this is you just being in that position where you're aligning with taking charge of your circumstances, making progress, feeling good about the progress you're making. That's what I'm getting with this King of Wands I'm looking at, that you're feeling good about the progress that you are making moving forward here in your life, and maybe in business, decisions you're making. And I feel like with, I don't want to write on my cards, with the King of Wands right here following the Six of Swords, you are feeling comfortable. For those of you who move on from some circumstances that have, I mean, you've just, those circumstances are history for you. It's like you've had enough of that. You outgrew that situation. If it was something really negative, it's like you've just you're totally emotionally, mentally, psychologically extricating yourself and brushing that stuff off of you. And you're going to be feeling good and feeling comfortable about the decisions that you have made and that you're continuing to make. Also, what I'm getting is your money is looking good. You're feeling better about your money, and that's helping a lot also. And then you've got Six of Pentacles is all about taking in more money than you're spending. More money coming in. You got all these nice coins here. So even enough that you might feel you can share with others. So, or depending on your circumstances, it's just the idea of having more money coming in than going out. You can relax. So this is a great little series of cards here with the six, although we got the Devil right next door here, so look out for that too. You can't be doing too well without the Devil popping up, huh? So Somebody's always going to be lurking around, wanting to drag you back down or pull the rug out from under you or spoil your day in one way or another. You know that. Aries, I mean, if your life is anything like mine has been, I'm an Aries too. So mine's March 22nd. So if you're Aries, put in the comments your birth date, okay, if you're an Aries, or you might, oh, darn it, what's going on here? Sorry about the beeping. Okay, there. Okay. Put in the comments if you're an Aries. Some of you might have Aries rising. You might have it, you might be on the cusp of Aries. So moon sign might be Aries. Okay. So yeah, the Six of Pentacles following this little process here, this is fantastic. I like that. So you're moving onward and upward. You're moving to better circumstances, and your money is doing better, and you feel good about it. It's like you're not feeling shaky about it, like it's temporary. You're feeling good, like you did this. You've been working and making progress for yourself, and it's paying off, and you're feeling more secure within yourself. Then, of course, you got the devil over here. And like I said, devil always wants to creep in if they see you're happier, more comfortable, feeling more secure, doing better with your money, whatever it is. You might be in a happy relationship, whatever it is, that devil wants to come around. The devil energy that's in people around you, that inhabits those people and influences them. People who are maybe weaker willed than you are, that are susceptible to that are more open to that. It could be relatives, it could be friends, it could be neighbors, it could be co-workers, you name it. The devil energy, that evil, dark energy, it's almost like it manages to just influence people who are open to being influenced that way. So, be on the lookout for that. And, you know, we have to deal with that in our lives and people. We have people that just want to behave in an evil, hateful way, or jealous, whatever it is, and they're wanting to mess up your circumstances any way they can. If nothing else, just ruin your day somehow. You know, maybe try to find ways to criticize you. Maybe it's in your workplace. Maybe it's in your family. I mean, a lot of times we have family members that have that negative, dark energy because they're so jealous and they're so insecure, and they just, if they see you being happy, the least bit happy or feeling more enthusiastic, they start feeling threatened. So and then they start trying to stir things up with you or poke at you or maybe gossip, one thing or another. So we're all familiar with this, so be on the lookout. Here's Queen of Wands. Another good depiction of the Aries personality here. Queen of Wands, very hardworking, dedicated, loyal. The Aries sign, Aries are loyal in general, male, female, whatever. Typically, if they're not, then something's different with them. But just hardworking, very down to earth. They don't put themselves above others. And but also, you know, the Aries, us Aries, we don't have a lot of tolerance if we see people trying to take advantage of us and that sort of thing. So we can kind of, you know, you can get agitated and lose your temper sometime with people if you see they're just pushing you too far. So very strong-willed, strong-minded, doing well though, working hard. Again, this depiction of Aries just doing well, working, making progress, feeling like you want to feel it. Because sometimes life pulls the rug out from under you and you're not feeling like yourself. You feel like you're in some more restrictive circumstances that are keeping you from being happy, feeling good about your life, feeling like you're making the kind of progress you want. And I feel like for a lot of you Aries, this circumstance that you're leaving in or around October, it might be after October, but the plans are in motion in October, that has kept you feeling down, feeling restricted, feeling like you're around the wrong kind of people, the wrong circumstances, maybe people who are not valuing you, whether it's the workplace, your home life, your other relationships, your living arrangement, whatever, feeling like you're in the wrong place. You're not around your kind of people, so you're getting out of that. And this is giving you more of a sense of that strength and confidence that you're back to who you are. So even if you still got one foot in the old and one foot out, you got that confidence and that inner strength coming back right back at you in October. That's what I'm getting here. If you have found recently that you felt a little bit, you know, disturbed by things, by people, by circumstances. You've got the Three of Swords. That's what I'm talking about, that Three of Swords, the devil energy. Other people wanting to poke you with their swords, people who are bitter, who are miserable, jealous. They want to make your life difficult because they're not happy. They're miserable. They're small-minded people. They're on a downward spiral in their own lives, and so they want to take it out. They want to take out their frustrations on you, like something's wrong with you, treat you like something is wrong with you in some way or another. And so you're always having to defend yourself, you feel like, from these Three of Swords characters who want to in some way shake up your world, make you bitter and miserable like they are. But Aries, that's not our temperament. That's not who we are. Aries are naturally optimistic. We don't give up. We keep getting back up and moving on. We just extricate ourselves. But I mean, it seems like as the years are going by, it's like, darn it, you leave a trail of these difficult, negative, hateful kind of energy people behind you that try to knock you off your path, you know. So they temporarily might distract you, but then you get right back up again. But you know, you get fed up with that stuff, but you keep having to deal with it. So face it, Aries, if you're Aries like me, you probably got the rest of your life to deal with these people. I'm 71 years old and still having to encounter these people in my personal life. So we just keep having to brush them off and extricate ourselves and go, ugh, let me get away from that. Get that dirty, yucky energy even off of me. Shake it off. Go, you know, anything, you know, get refreshed and get away from that stuff. Because they just keep popping up. So, but Aries are strong. We're strong-willed, strong-minded people. We're not caving into that. We got a life to live. We got things to do and places to go. Knight of Cups. This is talking about someone possibly showing you interest in the romance department. Knight of Cups, or someone, maybe you might have people in your family, or if you have in your personal relationships or friendships, or perhaps someone who's having a romantic interest for you, wanting to show you love, show you appreciation, show you they're not like these people, the devil energy and the Three of Swords characters, that they are true in their heart and their appreciation or love or affection for you. So you might have, in spite of all these negatives wanting to make you feel like you're of no value or you're a bad person or whatever they want to try to convince you of, which they're never going to convince you of any of those things anyway, Aries, you know better. You might have someone, or maybe more than one someone, showing you love, showing you appreciation, showing you that they value you, they like being around you or interacting with you, or maybe they want to get to know you better. So you might, for some of you, you might have someone approaching you in the romantic sense, or just other people around you, maybe it's family members who are seeing that, hey, you've been going through some stuff and showing you some love, some appreciation, some affection. And then you've got Two of Wands here. And Two of Wands, once again, you got all these wands. You're moving forward here. You're moving on in your life. You're making progress. You're feeling relaxed. That's what I'm getting from this Two of Wands card. You're feeling relaxed. You're feeling okay. You're feeling more like your natural self. So Aries, if you have had different circumstances that have kind of, you know, thrown you off track in one way or another, gotten you distracted, because all this negative stuff, the devil energy, the Three of Swords, it's these dark, envious, hateful people that show themselves to you in some shape or form. And of course you end up being cautious with people you're dealing with, because they might start out acting all nice. See how this devil's got a nice little smile on his face and waving, you know, being friendly, but it's still the devil. So so you end up being pretty cautious, but at the same time you still end up having to deal with these characters. And so I'm getting with this Two of Wands, maybe even by the end of October, you're feeling more relaxed. And during October, I'm getting this during, as the month is going by in October, feeling more like your natural self, more back to normal, more back to you, confident, comfortable, peaceful, at ease, moving along on your path, making your progress in your life that you want for yourself, and that no one's holding you back. No one is slowing you down. And if you do run across another obstacle, as we do in life, then you'll deal with it and you'll push it aside and keep going. You're not letting anything stop you from the path you're on. And so I love this story because it's dealing with things that are going on in everyday life with these dark energy, negative people. Some of them are real gossipy. They're just hateful. They're bitter, miserable, small-minded, hateful people. And they can't stand it when they see you being comfortable or the least bit happy or making progress. They like it if you're not happy, if you've been distracted and you're not making progress, or you're all upset about something, or feeling not good about you. They want you to feel like you're just nothing, like you're nobody, you're not valuable, and you know far too much better for that, to fall for any of that stuff. So they're really wasting their time. They're a waste of time. They are truly a waste of time. So Aries, if you've got any individuals in your life around you that have been trying to throw you off track, disturbing you in one way or another, or even with this Three of Swords being right out disloyal, people you may have thought were friends, or your relatives that you thought should be on your side, and all of a sudden they're just sticking it to you in one way or another. Just keep moving on and keep focusing on your goals, what makes you happy, where you're going in your life. You keep focusing on you and making yourself happy, making a good life for yourself. That's what really matters, because your life, you're responsible for your life. That's your big project, your life, to take care of you, to make sure you're doing well, that you're happy. And because a lot of other people they truly do not want you to be happy, period. And I'm sure you figured that out with certain people. So anyway, let me get you some Halloween style oracle cards, since now I'm getting into the Halloween spirit here. Okay. All right, what's the first one I'm going to show you? Okay, here's one. This is called A Broom of Her Own. Isn't this a cute picture? Look at a witch with the broom and her kitty cat there. Magical cat. So pretty. I love these. Great images for the Halloween season. Okay, let me read the meaning of this one. A broom of her own. Do not be so hard on yourself. You cannot be perfect, nor can your magic. While it will always work, it may not always work in the ways you wish. If no harm is intended, no harm will be done. And if there is any leftover energy from any spell work cast in this or another lifetime that you do not wish to linger, you can use this new broom to sweep it clear. While you are clearing with your broom, sweep away feelings about yourself that do not help and are not true. It is not your fault that there is sadness in the world, that others suffer, or that you have suffered too. It is not your fault that magic does not always work, that friends are not always true, that love can sometimes hurt, that physicality can come with its own tender frailties. All of this, all of who you, let me turn the page, are and what you do is what it is to be born into this human life. And there is always change, the ever-cycling wheel, bringing new opportunities to shift and cleanse your energy, to adjust and reset your path. Know, dear witch, that there are always ways to make things fresh and new again. There is no lesson unlearned, no truth swept under the rug. All is but energy, and yours can now be cleansed and cleared, refreshed in this time of renewal. The meaning: time to clear space. If life has gone awry, refresh your home's energy. The cleansing of personal energy. Going easy on yourself. Knowing that not everything is your responsibility. Playing your part as others do. Allowing their fate and destiny to intertwine with yours. A new broom sweeping all clean. Fresh starts in life. Being very close to one filled with blessings. Okay, and then let me see, I got you another one here. Another Halloween style. Okay, scrying, intuition. Let me read this one for you. Scrying, intuition. Soften your eyes, begin the trance. Whole worlds are open to begin the dance. Scrying is the divination technique of seeing unconscious images or images from the divine or supernatural appear upon or within a surface. People scry into a crystal ball, a black mirror, water, even the surface of ice. It is a very ancient technique and one traditionally enacted on Samhain, which is Halloween. The keys to effective scrying are being as relaxed as possible, minimizing possible distractions, softening your gaze, and allowing. The enemy of effective scrying is distraction, both from inside and out. Turn off the phone, electric lights, anywhere where you can see them, any music, and if you are scrying outdoors, take the time to settle into the environment and listen to all the noises so that your mind will not need to break your focus later. It's also vitally important to settle the mind as much as you can. If you regularly meditate, you may wish to use those techniques, or otherwise you can simply shut your eyes and focus on showing your breath. This is usually very effective. If you have a specific question for the scrying medium, state it up front. Then once you feel relaxed, turn your focus inwards. Imagine pulling your energy within you and then focus on the third eye point, the chakra point. Should you pull the scrying card, I suggest you try it for starters. It indicates that you may wish to develop your intuition further. True wisdom takes a balance of logic and imagination and intuition for true wisdom. Okay, and then one more. Let's see. You have manifest. This really looks like a beautiful Halloween image. I love this. The witch walking into the sunset or in a foresty kind of looking area. Okay, manifest. Attract, vision, expression. You can see it very clearly. What you desire in your life is in plain sight. Put yourself into forward motion to achieve your ambitions. Never have doubts or underestimate your ability to grasp a hold of your dreams. Envision and feel yourself already possessing what you want to obtain, whether love, a home, career, or financial security. Channel your thoughts and be proactive in bringing your visions into life. Think only positive thoughts. Caring for yourself and others will allow you to draw in your desired outcome. You are one with the universe, an extension of its infinite magnitude. Work toward achieving this unity and making a strong magnetic bond. Intention. Put yourself into motion. Move forward with courage. Motivation is key to your success. I love that. I love the card and I love the message. Okay, Aries, that's it for you for October. Hope you enjoy the reading. Be on the lookout for my live streams. That's mostly what I've been doing, even though sporadically, but be on the lookout. And hopefully there'll be another reading coming up, another video for October for Virgo. That's on my list next. Okay, and have a good day, evening, night, whatever it is, Aries. Thank you for listening to my video today.